First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy. Were they right? That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
11.
Another toe for Etienne. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
It's a turnover on downs.
They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Jackson going to keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen. And
again, touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's go.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas,
65 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Ready?
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Middle.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Eric Murray. And the Jags are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him. Feet were moving. The legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his offseason working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas. For a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Oh, this is blocked. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
In motion, the tight end. They go play action with Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Lawrence. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That is the big fella, M.Bee.A, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
A 61-yard attempt.
And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Check down here for Henry.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
That's another.
Now Lamar changing the look.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room.
Well, not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Take right open. 30 left, rip, 24. There we go.
And they'll go again with ETN.
Yeah, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
13.
Now it's Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion goes the tight end. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A third quarter now, at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Go. Hey. What is it? Hey. Right on.
Now Jackson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it breaks up 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It'll be a 51-yard pump that time.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Now Lawrence.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas
taking it in.
And the Jaguars have retaken a third quarter lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Jaguars 21.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Hopkins, a man in motion left. Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Report! We changed it. No, we changed it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yo.
A first down carry for Henry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 49-yard line.
You.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Jackson going to keep it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
An option give now to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey.
In motion left, Bateman. Here's Jackson to throw. That is caught. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take those shots.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas,
65 yards.
and the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
On the return, Rashid Ali. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
No, we changed it. Hey, Ozzy.
Jackson from the shotgun.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Running left, here's Mitchell.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now Jackson.
They set up the screen for Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
180. Ready, shot.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
180. Ready, shot.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
No, we changed it. 180. Ready, shot.
Jackson going to keep it.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's first and goal.
Go.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and goal from the 1. They'll give Henry another shot. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion.
Jackson to throw.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Jaguars 28, Ravens 27.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
11, Agate. Hey, Ginger. Jack.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking long for Thomas. And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950. Their most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. This is first and 10. Jackson going to keep it. And he will get out of bounds. That stops the clock, but 2-yard gains definitely not what you're looking for at this juncture.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing, Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.